Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Mbappe. Tele. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Kante. Now it's Pulisic. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go.
Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we have our very first corner. Out for a throw. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Tchouameni, Rivaldo. And they're back on the ball again. Might be... He's had a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Real chance! And that was probably asking just too much. Haaland is there, and he can get that clear. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Bale ready to try one.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Bale! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Almost half an hour in now. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Pele, and the shot! He scores! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. And the shot! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Haaland! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
There will be 3 minutes.
And here's Rivaldo. Haaland touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
That is lovely. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Kante. He's away. Bale is onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi. Gerrard. And here's Messi. Pulisic. That's an imaginative pass. Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Bale. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Pulisic! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gerrard. Lahm. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Probing pass. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Pulisic. And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. And it's Roberto Carlos. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pulisic. Now it's Pelé. And this is Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. And he welcomes it in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Haaland. Brilliantly cut out. Conte. Pulisic. Well, that's a little loose. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rivaldo. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pulisic! Pulisic! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution in progress.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So now the difference is 3. Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. It's Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Rice. Bale in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! In he goes again! He has done it! It is no contest! It is a landslide! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff wins the duel this time. That's a little off target. De Jong. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bale. Bale. Cruyff does well to get it back. Bale. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. They get a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Lam. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice.
2 added minutes.
2 minutes to be added on. He's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Punched away. Good effort from distance. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Looking to play him in.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Fernandes.
And he's in on goal. Delivery from Mbappe. Roberto Carlos gets it away.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Vinicius Junior, and he's onside.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market.
He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thinks about the shot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. Pedri! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi tries a shot! That's got him rattled. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo. Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland. 30 minutes gone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's onside. Cleared without complication. And it's Lahm. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Baresi. And Koundé. It's a good run down the right. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's an excellent interception. Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. And he's on, and the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A case now of complete control. Pedri. Fernandes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And they win it back again. Messi. And the counter is on. Floated through. Caught offside that time. That has not gone well.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Referee has just said play on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi receives it in a good position here. Fernandes. Now it's Messi. And Messi!
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until...
Bale! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Nepal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rodri. Saliba. Fernandes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior. A lot of space ahead of him. Good, strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's beautifully weighted. Lahm. And he's there to retrieve it. Crosses it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Lahm. Bale. Chouameni. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Mbappe. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Arsenal
17.
with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Coming on the field
Mbappe is onto this.
Number 21.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's surely a foul, free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe looking to play it into the box. Ball swung in. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! And that has been clubbed away.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Gerrard.
Koundé.
Coming on to replace him is number 23. Vitinha.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong. And it's Vitinha. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, what a ball! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Bale. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's delightful. Messi. To Messi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is expertly dealt with. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dink through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Messi. And the ball is out of play. De Jong, and it's Bale. Played into space.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, that pass isn't the best. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. And it's Neymar. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And he lines up a cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Bale is onto this.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bale, and here's Son Heung-min, played out wide, looking for options for movement, shoots! And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi, Great defending, strong and determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thinks about the shot, and it's Chouameni. Cannavaro robs him of possession. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? It's bounced back off the post. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Chouameni. Bale. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Costa Curta. Half an hour played now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Bale. Played out towards the right wing. Looking to play him in. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. That's really good defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Paul certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's Luis Suarez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bale. He's had it taken off him. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's managed to get free. Neymar. Gerrard does really well there. He is strong. Real chance! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Paul certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to...
Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Luis Suarez! And now they can spring out of defence. Can he spark a counter here? Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game.
Oh, smashing header! And he's managed to get rid. Baresi gets across to intercept that. And here's Messi. And this is Bale. Cannavaro with a fine tackle. No foul, says the referee. And it's Son Heung-min. Baresi gets good distance on it. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Van Dijk.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Neymar. And it's Rivaldo. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that should get the job done. Gerrard engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Back into the middle. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Tries to get it clear. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Substitution.
Ronaldo is standing over this one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
He's not got that quite right. Baresi. Beckenbauer. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the finish! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust...
He's had a shot! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
It's Bale! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And now he has two. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Bale, and the pass is intercepted. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's put a shade
Six
too much on
added
that.
minutes has been indicated.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rodri cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. Bale. Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bale. And this is Cruyff. Bale. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Roberto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal-scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations too.
And it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. Lahm. Now, can they get him away? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho finds himself offside. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. That is lovely. Played in by Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him. Could move up a gear here. Still goalless. He's got away. Hazard. Timber has it out wide and in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Lahm. That has been cut short. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, terrible pass. Rice. And it's Neymar. Paris upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
It's Hazard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Timber. Saliba. Probing pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well timed, excellent interception. Hazard. Skims one in. Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's been cut out, well played. Paris, looking to pass their way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bebeto. And it's Hernandez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most convincing of passes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Bebeto. Messi. Here's Chouameni. Lam. And it's Chouameni. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Les voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priées de les déplacer immédiatement.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Bebeto. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Nepal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rice. Azar. Chouameni. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they're quick to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. "60 minutes played. Rice. That's a good ball out wide. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences...
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Picked out brilliantly. Ronaldinho!
Nepal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Chouameni. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Bale. Oh, well played, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Passing it. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Chance! They've scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And the counter is on. Bebeto. There's the shot!
Paris clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see the...
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nicely worked. He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Bebeto. For Rice. Looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. Delivered with swing. 2 minutes to be added on. Kimmich. And it's Hazard. Bebeto. And Bebeto! And that is the last effort of the game. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, delightful ball. It's Bale! Dangerous moment avoided, only just.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Ronaldinho.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in.
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Pedri. Stood up well to him there. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and they're confident.
Shoots! He's scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Marcó en el minuto 12 el dorsal 11.
So, a breakthrough already. Isco powering forward here. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Tchouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. A probing pass.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Bale, and he's got the beating chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his...
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
And the finish! They've scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Messi. Turan. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Isco.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's Isco! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Shapes to shoot! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And here's Bale. Pedri. Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Five minutes till the break. Isco. Isco looking to penetrate opposition lines. Decent chance! Bale. Could move up a gear here. And it's Bale. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tchouaméni. Rodri calmly anticipates. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 30.
And the second half gets underway.
El dorsal 11. Juli.
Bale. Bale running with the ball. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Get a throw in. Knocks it into space.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Caceres is there and he can get that clear.
Nepal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Tchouaméni, and no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard. And it's Bale. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Haaland! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now the difference is 3. Now it's Haaland. Haaland gets through on his own. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries to pass it through. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
He's having a shot!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 98, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 9.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Bellingham. And it's Azar. Rivaldo. Juli.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can.
It's Bale! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that has been cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lovely feet. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, good ball! Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's there to retrieve it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Swings in across.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Look at the space here. Oh, lovely. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Thuram with the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bellingham. And Azar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Good ball, good take. Gerrard. Cruyff. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rivaldo. Azar. Bellingham. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri cuts out the pass. Hazard.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cristiano Ronaldo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's a good run down the left. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he shoots! And with that, the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Bale voted. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Bale. Bale! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that.
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And Dijk makes the interception. Knocks it into space. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! No mistake! 2-0 and in next to no time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And this is Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Haaland. That is great defending, so alert. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. Good pressure, determined, intense. Roberto, he rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Davids, Ruben Dias, Beckenbauer, now Costa Curta, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff, and here's Mbappe, looking to play him in. And Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bullish header! Yes, it's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a... Takes the shot! That's really well cleared. And that's definitely not his best. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Gerrard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Bale. Now it's Haaland. Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Messi. It's Park Ji-sung. Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. And he was quick to react. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Look at the space. It's Bale! Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chouameni. Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it out wide. And here's Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Well read, nice interception. Threads one in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lahm. Gerrard. Chance here to counter. Roberto Carlos. And here's Haaland.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which
climbs up big! Yes! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And, oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
No, he's missed it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent progress down the left. And that could set him on his way. Cruyff. Tries a measured ball. Messi. Quality ball. And it's Pedri. Played out wide. Timber. Ruben Dias. Now Timber. And it's Davids. Timber has it out wide and in space. And that has been cleared. Haaland. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chouameni. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Park Ji-sung. Now Timber. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bale! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Nepal certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Coming on the field is number 14, Johan Cruyff.
It's their second corner of the game. De Ligt gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Cruyff. And that is masterful defending. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Big chance! It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Coming on
Roberto
to
Carlos. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Rivaldo.
And he's intervened well there. Haaland. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Chouameni. Number 8.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Coming on the field, number 21.
Now he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Number 23, Vitinha.
Looking for options for movement. Now there's a find. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Messi. De Jong. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Foden does really well to win the ball there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. That's an excellent interception. Foden. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Knocks it into space. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim. Well, not just the goalkeeper to beat. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. Fernando Torres. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Torres. Gerrard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is expertly dealt with. That's a little off target. And the keeper has it. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chouameni, and it's Messi. And the through ball. Adams gets good distance on it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, that looks a decent ball. Torres gets into some space. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is Stuta! What a hit! What a hit! A finish right from the top draw. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Parla. Fernando Torres. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Looking for the shot, surely! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Well, shoots!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
And he shoots! Lahm. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Perez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, this looks sharp. This might spell danger. And he's had it nicked away. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Baresi gets a foot in here. Isco gets a good foot in there.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've got rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Caros espectadores, podem acompanhar este jogo em direto na frequência da rádio do clube.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cafu. Sporting looking to pass their way through. Played into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's intervened well there. Perez. Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Cafu makes the interception. Isco is always looking to break lines. Tala. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 7. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar.
And he's there to clear it.
Número 13. Hazard.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tala's terrific header. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, it's Batistuta.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Baresi. Nice control. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's big. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Isco. And this is Batista. Chance for a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are...
Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's whipped. Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And the counter is on. Lahm. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Adams calmly anticipates. Well, now here's a good back. Can he finish?
Haaland. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's good running with the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. Cruyff is flagged offside.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hazard. Tries a shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Haaland. 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. Could have here their final chance. Keeper's dealt with that. Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Rivaldo. Vitinha. Rivaldo. And the shot! And it's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Parisi, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's burst through! 5 minutes to add. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And that has left him in a heap. Memento! Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
It's not an especially good pass, that. He won't be happy with that one. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Davids. Guardiola. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Could be danger here. That's the throw. Goes long and straight. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Looking for a runner. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. He might be in here. Ronaldinho! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline.
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard. Guardiola. Gerrard cuts out the pass. Tchouameni. Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, there's the clearance. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard. Threads one in. And this is Bebeto. Messi.
Natal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard gets it away. Van Dijk. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And it's Lam. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's picked his way through.
Habrá
Oh,
2
shooting
minutos de
chance! Messi. And it's Guardiola.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo has good running with the ball. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cleared without complication. Looking tidy in possession here. Baresi. Bebeto. A probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rijkaard! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. It's a searching pass. Oh, important interception. Tchouameni. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Davids. Now it's Bebeto. Guardiola receives it in a wide position. He rises! And another try! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
9,
time for changes
Luis
on
Suárez.
both sides, actually.
El dorsal 10, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
That has been
el
knocked
dorsal
clear.
14. Cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played into space. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to...
Bullish header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Hangs one in. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a corner kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Jong. Vitinha pinches it off him. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ronaldinho. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nicely worked. This looks promising. Guardiola. Now it's Bebeto. And Bebeto!
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Haaland. We are into stoppage time. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for the run. He's away! And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Messi, looking for options for movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in space and looking for options. And he gets rid in a hurry. Out towards the flank. Delivers the ball. Davids can get it. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive. That has not gone well. It's a sharp pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Azar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Looking for the run, and this is Bale. Odo. Oh, he's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless. And it's Bale. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Played in deep. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Azar. Oh, there's a probing ball. He shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gerrard. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi has played it back. Oh, super ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Played into space. That has been cut short. Is there any Messi! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chouameni, passes coming off in quick succession here. Odo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And Messi! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
That is good alertness.
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a threatening ball. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otto clears. Tchouaméni. That's a little off target. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. This is from Mario. He's away. Picked out brilliant. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Otto plays it
There will
short.
be 1 minute added time.
Played it. There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
And the action is back underway.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No way through there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Here comes the cross. Van der Ven tries to clear. And the return pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe, and the shot! It's a goal! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Davids. Lahm. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Great vision. He's had a shot!
Nepal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's from Mario. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now can... Shot, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Azar. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gerrard makes the interception. The defender is not giving up on this. Hazard.
Bangladesh surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. It's played through for him. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution on the field.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Gerrard.
No, he's not getting his way this time. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Erling Haaland. Number 22, Rivaldo. Number 21, Frankie de Jong.
Substitution on the
Lahm.
field.
Number 17, Tromani. Coming on to replace him is...
Oh, now here's an interesting
number
matchup.
23, Vitinha.
Now then,
Can he finish? Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! It's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And what a climax we have here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Coming on the field is...
This is threatening to become a really good game.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. Played back in. And that should get the job done. Rivaldo! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Perfect placement. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Messi! Goal! What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Tchouaméni. Ronaldo gets a foot in here. Well, that looks a decent ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Quality ball. And this is Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there. Showing great feet there. Cristiano Ronaldo. DiMarco. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Tchouaméni.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
It's a promising position. He's found a way through. And that's a good intervention. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Lahm did well to stay calm there. Tchouaméni. And that's gone loose. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball! Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tchouaméni. Now it's Bale. And this is Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Tchouaméni. And it's Bale. To Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Tchouaméni. Bale. Cruyff. Bale. Costa Curta.
Rice. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And smartly reclaimed.
Paul really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Van der Vaart. Messi. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Van der Vaart. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And Cruyff! Decent enough try.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 99.
And that's the second half started.
Coming on the field is number 9.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's DiMarco. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Messi.
Beckham. Stood up well to him there. Lahm.
He is through here. And he was alert to it.
Messi. Manchester United
are looking to break at pace.
Lahm.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Messi!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Great vision. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Baresi. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's Messi.
Nicely weighted ball.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide.
Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Van der Vaart, terrific header!
Bale.
And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. DiMarco. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
DiMarco is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they're quick to get it back. Played out to the right. Crossed in early. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. And he's worked it through. And he's certainly onside here.
Lahm. That's Gerrard. Just 5 minutes left. Beckham.
Can he get it through? Played out wide. Messi. Oh, well played.
Bale.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 32, DeMarco. Coming on to replace him is number 27,
no, he's got that wrong.
Serginho. Substitution.
And it's Roberto Carlos. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Rice. Rijkaard. Manchester United looking... And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Well, football has plenty of poets and artists, but there is only one Roberto Baggio, the most... He's having a shot! And again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Syria definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And it's Baggio. Tchouaméni. Messi. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can... Great chance! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Pedri. Looking for the run. So much time and space here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Messi. Mateus. Roberto Baggio. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Roberto Baggio. And he gets rid in a hurry. Syria have reclaimed it. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Out to the right. And he's there to clear it. And it's Tchouaméni. That's really well cleared. Baggio absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Quality ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now, can they get him away? The ball goes in. Big header! Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Good ball, good... Ronaldinho! Schmeichel gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. So what can they make of this? Well read, nice interception. Lahm. That's Gerrard. And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now it's Rafael Leao. Lahm gets a foot in here. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe. Messi. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite...
Oh, shooting chance!
Lahm. And it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There will be one
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Messi powering forward here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
This is a lost children's
The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Mateus, and it's Baggio. Mbappe, now it's Rafael Leao, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's in! And they're back in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Bale. Messi. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Roberto Carlos. And it's Tchouaméni. And the shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Rafael Leao. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Now this could be a chance. Can he spark a counter here? It's Roberto Carlos. Tchouaméni. Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bale. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution in progress.
Van Dijk. Into the last quarter of an hour. Cruyff. Shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
De Jong can get it clear.
Nepal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. Well, they could break here. Now it's Cruyff. A probing pass. Mbappe, here's... Takes a shot! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch.
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully... Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Mbappe gets it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Decent chance! Rivaldo! Brilliant! Brilliant! And that may just do it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
5 minutes added
It's
time.
not gone well. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Cruyff! Nakata takes control of it and he's on the move. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super ball! Vinicius Junior! He scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square with... So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.